Yeah, okay. Good morning, class.
Sir.
Yeah. Okay, would you like to have your camera on position, class? Yeah, waiting for you. Even we have uh, used recording because by using recording, not only record your attendance list, but also our activity in class, right? Yeah, there are 22 students who have already registered in this Google Classroom. But in Google Classroom today, there are 18 students who have already joined. So there are four students do not join this class, right? Okay. Class, have you read the announcement in Google Classroom? Have you read it? We have already sent the announcement in Google Classroom. Have you read it, class?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's start. Yeah. If you have read and then you have understood, and then try to make a note maybe, and then I invite you one by one to explain based on our announcement. There are, yeah, topic. There is topic with stated that comparison between learning English, yeah, in senior high school, and then learning English in English department. And then we try to make specification. There are three subtopics. The purpose of learning English, yeah, automatically in senior high school. And then the material of learning English. And then the last one is assessment of learning English. Yeah, try to explain based on your understanding. So is there any differences or similarities between you have uh, learning English after maybe how many semester you have today? Class, how many? What semester you have?
Three, sir.
Three semester, yeah. Okay. And then in three semester, I expect that you have understood to make comparison between learning English in middle school, yeah, and then learning English in English department. With focusing on three subtopic, and the purpose of learning, material of learning, and then the assessment of learning. Any questions so far, class? Question? Yeah, if you have question, yeah, okay. We also use another gadget to invite you. You'll start from Irna, Aura, Adisti, but there is no Adisti. And then Ainaya, Alvina, and then Amanda, Amina, right? Okay. And then Arini, the next one is Bening, Cynthia, there is no Cynthia, Tarajatul, yeah. And then Devi, Suci, Dia, and then Zakia, Isela, Aura, Iza, Ailatul, Mahendra, Maurel, Mufitatul, and then Putri Novi. Yeah, so there are 3 students do not join this class. Okay, ready class? Yeah. Okay, let's start with Irna. You with us, Irna?
Excuse me, sir. I lost connection. Uh, uh, what what we do now? I'm really sorry.
Yeah, if you get problem with your networking or connection, you may uh, off your camera. Yeah, it maybe where are you now? In Surabaya or out of Surabaya?
Uh, in Surabaya.
Yeah, yeah. If you stay at Surabaya, I think it's no problem with your connection. Yeah, suppose you maybe because it's very. Uh,
No sir. But I'm on the highest floor. I'm in the fifth floor, so the connection is hard here. My bedroom is on fifth floor, so the connection is bad up here.
yeah. Okay, because that is academic speaking class, your activity how to produce your utterances through guidance we have already delivered in Google Classroom announcement especially. Yeah. Okay. In the next Aura, you with us. Aura, Aura, you with us or can you hear my voice, Aura? Okay, yeah. Okay. No response. Ainaya, you with us?
Sorry,
Yes, sir.
can you hear my voice?
Yeah, please make preparation comprehensively to deliver your utterances. Writing announcement in Google Classroom for everybody, right? Have you read announcement Aura in Google Classroom? Aura, you with us?
Sorry.
Have you read announcement in Google Classroom? You may use headset Aura if maybe in your environment here there are many activities. Yeah, so you can make communication running well. Okay, and the next Ainaya. Ainaya, you
Yes,
with us?
sir.
Yeah. Ainaya, please make comprehensive preparation. Yeah, let me check one by one. Relating our announcement in Google Classroom. Have you read it?
Yes, sir.
And please make preparation. You may have note and others. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The next is Alvina. Alvina, you with us? Alvina, you with us? Okay. The next is Amanda. Alvina,
Aman, sir.
yeah. Where do you live? Where do you stay, Alvina? Surabaya or out of Surabaya?
In Lamongan, sir.
Mm-mm. Have you problem with your connection, with your networking? You have or you have not?
No problem with my connection, sir.
Yeah. Have you read your announcement in Google Classroom?
Yes, sir.
This make preparation as good as possible because our activity in recording. And then if you deliver your reason, your explanation, I invite you one by one. Automatically, we can look at again, we can listen again by recording. Yeah, not only the activity but also your attendance list. Yeah, I'll show you the attendance list with maybe one of you like Pening or others to make sure that activity is recording. Yeah. Okay, the next Amanda. You with us, Amanda?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. Amanda, like your friend, please make preparation comprehensively relating with announcement in Google Classroom. Then after that, I invite you one by one, and then recording automatically, like our activity. Yeah. Okay, you may make note of others. It depends on you. And focusing on three subtopic. Yeah, we have the topic is comparison learning English. Yeah, in senior or maybe junior high school, and or between learning English in English department. And then based on the topic, we try to elaborate become three subtopic. The purpose of learning English, the material of learning English, and also the assessment of learning English. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. The next, Amina. You with us, Amina?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Amina, where do you stay? In Surabaya or out of Surabaya?
Surabaya, sir.
Yeah. You have problem with your networking, Amina?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, okay. Have you read it, the announcement at Google Classroom?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Please make comprehensive preparation. Yeah. After I check your arriving one by one, and then I invite you also one by one to deliver your reason, your explanation, your understanding relating with our topic today. Get the point, Amina? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. The next, Arini.
Yes,
Arini,
sir.
yeah, Arini, where do you live or where do you stay? In Surabaya or
Um,
out of Surabaya?
Sidoarjo, sir.
Okay, you get problem with your networking or network?
No, no, sir.
Yeah. Okay, have you read the announcement in Google Classroom, Arini?
Yes, I have, sir.
You have understood?
Of course,
Yeah,
I
okay.
understand.
Yeah, right. Make preparation as good as possible, Arini, yeah? And then after we check one by one, I also invite you one by one to deliver your utterances, yeah, your speech, yeah, and then recording in Google Meet also. And then, okay, is it understood, Arini? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. The next one is Pening. Pening, with you, with us, Pening.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pening, where do you stay? Surabaya or top Surabaya?
In Sidoarjo, sir.
Uh, what about your networking or connection? Is it good or maybe you have problem, Pening?
I think it's good, sir.
Yeah. Have you read the announcement, Pening?
Yes.
You understand the announcement?
Yes, I understand, sir.
Yeah, right. And then after we check your arriving one by one, also I invite you one by one to deliver your speed or maybe your utterances relating with our topic today. Yeah, Pening? You ready?
Yes, inshallah, sir.
Yes. Okay, the next one here is Cynthia. Cynthia, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Cynthia, where do you stay? In Surabaya or Surabaya?
In Surabaya, sir.
Okay, yeah. What about your connection? Is running well or your problem?
No problem. No problem, sir.
Okay. And then have you read the announcement, Cynthia?
Yes, I have.
Is there any questions so far with announcement,
Mm,
Cynthia?
no, no, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Not yet.
Please make preparation as good as possible, Cynthia, yeah?
Okay, sir.
Because our class, our subject today is academic speaking class. So I expect you to deliver your utterances relating with our topic today, right? In the
Yes,
next, Tarjatu,
Yes, sir.
Where do you stay, Terjatu?
I stay in Surabaya, sir.
What about your connection or not working? Should
It's okay, sir.
okay, yeah. Okay. Have you read the announcement, Terjatu?
Yes, sir, I have.
Uh, is there any questions so far, Terjatu?
No, sir.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Please make preparation comprehensively, right? Terjatu, yeah.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Yeah. Right. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait for a minute. Okay. The next year after Terjatu is okay. Do you have? Yeah. Sorry, Devi. Devi first, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Devi, where do you stay?
In
In
Surabaya,
Surabaya.
sir.
What about your connection, Devi? Is it running well?
Yes, I think it's running well.
Make sure that have you read the announcement, Devi?
Yes. Yes,
Right.
I
Yeah.
have.
Is there any questions so far, Devi?
I think not yet, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Please make preparation as good as possible. Yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. The next, Dia. Dia Hamalia, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Right. Dia, where do you live here, Dia?
Now I'm in Ngawi, sir.
Yeah. What about your networking?
I
Yeah.
think it's good.
Yeah. Good. Are you sure, Dia?
Yes.
Okay. To make sure that when you deliver your maybe utterances or speech, yeah, there is no problem with your connection. Yeah. Okay. Let me check one by one. Right. Okay. Thank you, Dia. Any questions so far, Dia? With announcement?
I think no.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
The
you.
next, yeah, Shakia, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Shakia, where do you live?
Now I'm in Sidoarjo.
Georgia. What about your connection? Is it okay,
Yes,
Shakia?
sir.
Right. Have you read the announcement, Shakia?
Yes.
Uh, is there any question so far, Shakia?
Um, I wonder whether our notes have to be submitted first, or it
No,
just
no,
going to
this
be
is speaking. You
all
make
with speaking.
speaking because this is
Okay.
academic class speaking recording. So we try to make a review after the class is over because this is recording, yeah, Shakia.
I see. Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
not only our activity is recorded, but also maybe your arriving here, your joining should also what we call here is recorded by uh, attendance list. Yeah, to make sure that we have an attendance list after this class over, I deliver the attendance to your friend, right? Yeah, one of your friend automatically, not or maybe in WA group, right? Yeah. Okay. The next is Gisela. Gisela, you with us?
Sir, yes.
Gisela, where do you live, Gisela?
I'm in Surabaya right now.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any problem with networking or connection, Gisela?
I think it's no.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Please make preparation as good as possible, Gisela. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
right. Any questions so far, Gisela?
I think not yet.
Okay, thank you, Gisela.
Yes, sir.
The next, Haura Wayuti.
Yes, sir.
Haura, yeah, where do you live here, Haura?
I'm in Surabaya right now, sir.
Right. Is there any problem with connection?
No, sir.
Yeah, okay, right. Have you read the announcement?
Yes.
Right. Is there any question, Gisela? Sorry, Haura?
No.
Hmm. Okay, thank you, Laura. The
Yes.
next, Isa. Isa, you
Yes,
with
sir.
us?
Yes, sir.
Where do you live, Isa?
Right now I'm in Sidoarjo.
In Sweden. So, all right, yeah. What about your networking?
There is no problem, sir.
Yeah, okay, right. Make preparation as good as possible, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Isa, okay, right. The next is Lailatul.
Yes,
Lailatul,
sir.
where do you live, stay? Lailatul.
Now I'm in Surabaya.
Mm-mm. Have you read the announcement, Lailatul?
Yes, sir.
Any questions so far, Lailatul?
No, I think no.
Yeah, okay, right. Okay, the next Mahendra. Mahendra, you
Yes,
with
sir.
us? Where do you live, Mahendra?
Now I'm in Surabaya.
Surabaya, yeah. Is there any questions so far with announcement, Mahendra?
I think not yet.
Yeah, the next. Thank you, Mahendra. Maurel Siva. Maurel Siva, you with us?
Mauril Siva is still in the bathroom, sir.
Oh, yeah, right. The next is movie Tatul, Agustin.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, yeah. Yeah, okay, movie Tatul. One floor here. Where do you live, movie Tatul?
I'm in Pasuruan, sir.
What about your connection? Is it
Is-
okay? Okay, or you have problem?
Okay, sir.
Right, yeah. Okay, make preparation as good as possible.
All right, sir.
Yeah, right. Okay, class, we have already checked you one by one. Time for you to invite to you. Let's start with Irna. Irna, you with us? Yeah, okay. Are you ready, Irna?
No, not really.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm still not done with the learning English in the English department.
Okay, the next Aura, you with us, Aura?
Yes, sir.
Aura, you ready with your presentation in Google Meet today?
I just make some of the point in my notes. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, if you have no problem with your connection, when you make presentation, be sure that your camera in on position. Aura.
Sorry, I cannot turn on my camera because I'm in Gresik now and this is quite hard for connection.
Right, yeah. Okay, time is your Aura to deliver your presentation.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
So, it is quite hard for us to adapt in senior high school and in our English department. Of course, it's not just me, right? And this is a lot of differences between in senior high school and English department. In senior high school, we feel that English is super fun because we learn a lot of games, we learn a lot of songs, and we love with English. We are falling in love. We feel that English is our passion. That's right. It has also happened to me. I feel that English is my passion because almost every month I go out of nowhere to join an English competition. But when I'm in English department, English felt overwhelmed for me because there's a lot of difference in English in senior high school and English in English department. So I will explain you some of the differences between learning English in senior high school and learning English in English department. First of all, of course, the teachers. Of course, there's difference because in my senior high school, I just have one teacher, and this is also my coach in public speaking. And then, but when I'm in English department, I have a lot of English teacher. I have a writing teacher, speaking teacher, and also a lot of there. And another differences is in my in English department, we learn English more deeply because in senior high school we just learn the basic English. But in English department, we're learning English in specific way. We learn in speaking one, in writing one, in grammar one, and this is different classes. This is different class, and the teacher also different, right? And the second differences is we're learning English in senior high school just in mostly in writing and reading. For me, in my experience, I just more learn English in writing and reading in my senior high school. But when in English department, I learn English in a balanced way. We just not learn writing and reading, but we also learn about another English, such as in in linguistic, that even I don't know what is linguistic in my senior high school. But when I'm in English department, I learn a lot about English. And the next differences is in my senior high school, I just learned English. It's just in 2 hours. But when in my English department, I learn English almost every day. Almost every day. Even English should be part of my life. Like English should be my bestie. But yeah, bestie don't make me overwhelmed. And the last is learn mostly I learned English in senior high school with feeling the mostly is multiple choice in LKS. We called LKS in senior high school, but in English department we learn English mostly in making essay, in speaking in front of class, and that is really improved me because I just not learn to make a silang way, but also I make the essay. I try to speak in front of you all, and that's the positive because so uh in conclusion, we learn English deeper in English department. We get a lot of information. We get a lot of knowledge in here. We make English is a part of our life instead of our senior high school. So that's cool, right? So that's my speech. Thank you. And the last I say, speaking, writing, reading, and so on. It's our bestie. Thank you. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Irna. Sorry, Aura. The next is Artisti. You ready, Artisti? Artisti,
I'm sorry, sir. Not yet. I'm not yet ready.
Okay, the next Ainaya. Ainaya, you with us? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ready, Ainaya?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Time is yours.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay, the high school experience and the journey that awaits in the English department of a university or college, while both involve the study of the English language, literature, and culture, they represent distinct chapters in one's educational path. So let's explore how the purpose, materials, and assessment methods differ, shedding light on the evaluation of English education as students transition from secondary school to a specialized English department. So in um, junior school and senior high school, the purpose of learning English is to establish a foundation in English language skills, including listening, speaking, reading, and writing. At senior high school, the focus often shifts towards more advanced language skills such as literature appreciation, preparation for standard tests like the TOEFL or IELTS. The next is the material for learning English in junior high school materials. We include basic textbook, worksheets, and simple language exercises. In senior high school, the materials become more diverse, including classic literature, advanced grammar books, and multimedia resources. The assessment for learning English in junior or middle school, the assessment may involve quizzes, oral presentation, and written exams focused on basic language skills. In senior high school, the assessment can include literary analysis, essays, and more complex language proficiency exams. But in English department, the purpose is a bit different from junior and senior high school. In an English department, the purpose is often to achieve a high level of proficiency in English, such study English literature and culture in depth, and prepare for careers and fields like teaching, translation, or academia. In the material for learning English in English departments also use advanced literary texts, academic journals, critical analysis materials, and they may also engage in research projects and creative writing. And the next, the assessment for learning English in English department can involve in-depth analysis of literary works, research papers, presentations, and comprehensive language proficiency exam with a focus on critical thinking and academic writing skill. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Aina. Yeah. The next, Alvina. Alvina, you with us? Once more, Alvina, can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. A problem with my network.
You ready or you are not ready, Alvina?
I'm ready, sir. I'm waiting a minute. Okay, good morning, everyone. In here, I'm a daily for the difference study English in senior high school and in the college? When I'm in high school, in my experience, the main goal of learning English is to develop basic skills in reading, writing, listening, and speaking. The focus is more on basic understanding of grammar and comprehension. And when in the college, while in the college, English learning goals are more specific depending on the study program. This may include the use of English in scientific research, presentation, and communication in academic and professional contexts. The level in the senior high school English learning material in high school is generally more general and not in depth. High school English courses usually cover simple text comprehension, basic grammar, and general speaking skill. When in the college, English at college level tends to be more complex and demanding. Students need to be able to read, analyze, and write academic papers in English. In addition, they also need to master specific terminology in their field of study. The third teaching method. When in the senior high school, English language teaching in high school is often based on textbooks and the national curriculum. Teachers teach in a more structured manner and often use conventional teaching methods. And then in the college, teaching English at college level can be more flexible. Students are more independent in their learning and active learning approach, such as group discussion, independent research, and presentation are more common. The point four is evaluation. In high school, assessment in high school usually focus on written exams, assignment, and oral tests. Assessment criteria include text comprehension, grammar, and speaking skills. When in the college, at the college level, assessment include a variety of formats such as a research, papers, exam presentation, and collaborative project. More emphasis on in-depth understanding and critical thinking skills. It is important to remember that the experience of learning English in high school and college can vary depending on the country, institution, and program of study chosen. That's all for me, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Alvina. Next, Amanda. Amanda, you with us? Once more, Amanda. All right.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
ready, Amanda? Ready, Amanda?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Time is yours, Amanda.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Based on my experience before I studied English in the English department, I learned English in junior, middle, and senior high school. Here some difference I noticed. The first is the main purpose of learning English in junior and senior high school was to pass exams and get good grades. We were not taught how to use English in real life situation. Then we use textbooks that focus on grammar rules and voc- vocabulary lists. We also had to memorize a lot of grammar rules and vocabulary words. Then next is we were assessed mainly through exams that test our knowledge or grammar rules and vocabulary words. After I start studying in English department, I noticed some differences. That is, the purpose of learning English in department was to become proficient in using English in real life situations, such as writing academic papers and communicating with native speakers. Then we use a variety of materials, including textbooks, academic articles, and videos. We also had to read and write a lot in English. The essays we were assessed through a variety of methods, including exams, essay, and presentation. We were also given feedback on our writing and speaking skills. Overall, I found that learning English in the English department was more challenging but also more rewarding. I was able to use English in more meaningful ways and felt more confident communicating with native speakers. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. Okay, the next, Amina, you with us.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready, Amina?
Yes, I'm ready, but I'm sorry
Yeah,
I cannot on my camera.
yeah, all right. Yeah,
Alright,
time
so
is your, Amina.
good morning, guys. Now, based on my story, now I'll tell you about some things. And the first one will be the purpose of learning English in middle school and high school. Firstly, learning English during these years is essential for students to improve their command of the language and develop their language skill. It is not only desirable but also a pressing necessity for students to enhance their English language proficiency. And then secondly, learning English in middle school and high school prepares students for future academic and career opportunities. English is regarded as the universal language of the world, and proficiency in English is often required by companies and organizations when hiring new employees. Lastly, learning English in middle school and high school foster cultural understanding and promote socio-political communication. English is not only a tool for scientific advancement but also for cultural exchange, economic interaction, and a day-to-day living. The material that is used in middle school and high school mostly based on textbook, specifically designed for middle school and high school English language learners, provide structured lessons and activities to develop reading, writing, listening, and speaking skill, workbook, literature, audiovisual material, online resources, and etc. It is important to note that the specific material used may vary depending on the curriculum, teaching approach, and resources available in each educational institution. And the next is the purpose of learning English in English department at college level is to develop advanced language skill, critical thinking abilities, and cultural understanding within the context of English literature, linguistics, and English study. The material that is used in English department in college may include textbook, literature, anthologies, academic journals, and articles, grammar and vocabulary resources to reinforce language skills and expand students' knowledge of English grammar rules and vocabulary, writing guides that provide students with strategies and techniques for academic writing, including essay structure, citation styles, and research methods. Student may be required to assess and analyze research materials related to English literature, linguistics, and language studies, such as scholarly articles, book, and primary resources. The different assessment methods between junior high school, senior high school, and college can vary depending on the educational system and institution. However, some general differences can be observed, such as in the junior high school assessment is often based on regular quizzes, tests, and assignment, emphasizes placed on knowledge acquisition and basic understanding of subject. And in the senior high school, may include a combination of quizzes, tests, project, presentation, and research paper. Critical thinking, analytic thinking are increasingly emphasizes. Grading may be based on a combination of objective and subjective criteria such as subject or grading scale, and the last in the college. Assessment may include exams, research paper, essay, presentation, group project, and practical assignment. Higher level thinking skills such as analysis, synthesis, and evaluation are emphasized. And also, assessment may require students to demonstrate independent research and critical analysis. That's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Amina. The next, Arini. Arini,
Yes,
you
sir.
will ask. Okay. Are you ready, Arini?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
ready, sir.
Right. Yeah. Time is yours, Arini.
Morning, guys. Now I will explain my understanding about the comparison of learning English before studying in English department at university level, and after I studied in English department university level. I think the purpose is, of course, different. In senior high school, the focus is on day-to-day usage of English for conversation and writing simple text and understanding basic English in content media. Uh, Meanwhile, when in English department at university level, the purpose is more challenging, I think. The focus is to emphasizing the deep understanding about English language, English literature, English linguistics, and English culture, I think. And after that, for the materials, is of course different. When I'm in high school, junior high school, uh, the school provide simple textbooks that designed for the beginner or the intermediate English learners. Meanwhile, in university level, we have a recommendation textbook from our lecturer that focus in linguistic, literature, and cultural studies. And the material in senior high school is very basic, such as simple reading materials, short stories, dialogues, basic grammar, and vocabulary exercise. Meanwhile, in university level, we have extensive reading, academic speaking, e-auto assessment, and etc. And the material in university level is a little bit more harder and challenging than in senior high school. And the third is the assessment. I think when I'm in senior high school, the assessment mainly consists of quizzes, paper tests, exam that evaluate my vocab, grammar, basic understanding about reading, and the grading of senior high school if is also based on percentage or let letter grade system. Meanwhile, in university level, the assessments are included such as the research paper, essays, presentation, group discussion, or and critical analysis of literature text. And grading in university level is emphasized deep analysis of originality of thought and research skills. And the grading system might be more specific and nuanced, like considering academic standard and expectation. Yes, I think that's a lot differences between study in senior high school and university level. I think that's all about my explanation, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Arini. The next, Bening, I invite you, Bening. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm
Uh,
ready, but I'm sorry I can turn on my camera because there is some lag if I turn on my camera.
yeah, right. Time is yours, Pening.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So, since I'm not in high school but in vocational high school, I think there is nothing difference between them. But in the in the vocational high school, the English courses isn't not too intensive because it only involves a few meetings, maybe only two or one or two per week. As far as I know through my learning process, in vocational school, I only learn about the basic English like the structure of the text and grammar or the verb, but we also learn about to write a curriculum vitae, and then we do some interview like interview simulation for our future job, and then we learn to speak in front of the audience because my majors is in tourism, so we trying to speak in front of the audience because we try to guiding the tourists. And also, if in the universities, we will a lot focus in English language aspects such as writing, speaking, listening, and reading. And from the assessment is also have the difference too, whether in the vocational high school we sometimes do writing but not really intensive writing, and while in the university the assessment is doing some journal analysis, essay paper, presentation, or interview session. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, Pening. Okay, the next, Cynthia. Cynthia, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready, Cynthia?
Ready, sir.
Right, time is yours, Cynthia.
All right. Um, I want to expand my experience about learning English in senior high school and department English and English department. So in senior high school, the focus is on mastering basic skill such as speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Meanwhile, in the English department, is to develop a deep understanding of the English language of the English language, literature, and culture. In high school, covers general English subjects such as grammar, sharpness, or oral communication, reading, and writing, as well as mastery of speaking and listening skill. In the English department, the curriculum is more specialist and tend to be more in-depth. In senior high school, English language skills are good enough to communicate in everyday situation, read simple text, and write correctly. If in the English department, the department pursues more specialist studies in the department English. Okay, so that's all my experience about learning English. Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. Okay, thank you, Cynthia. The next, Tarasatu. Tarasatu, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Are you ready, Tarasatu?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Right. Time is yours, Tarasatu.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Darjit Alia with student number 043 to explain about the purpose and materials and the assessment differences school and college. The first one is the purpose. The purpose of
in school is to learn English in general and improve skills and the STM or human resources. While in the college, the purpose of learning English is to prepare in research and professional work or our career. The second is about the materials. The school, in the school, the materials is general and based on the indicators that made by the teachers. And materials is from module. We dependently uh, we dependently learn materials from the module, and there is just learn, not to do research. While in the college, the materials is more complex and detailed, and we find the material independently from the any resources such as journal, academic article, and and the materials is to preparing to research. And the last one is the assessment. The assessment of school, the final assessment of the school is ujian sekolah or final school exam, and the test is mostly multiple choices, simpler than university. While the assessment in university, the final assessment in university is in of scriptsy or scientific paper. It means that we do research for final assessment, not like in the school. And the test in university school is mostly presentation and essay. That is all. Uh, Thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah, okay, thank you. The next, Devi, you and us.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you ready, Devi?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, time is yours, Devi.
Thank you. Good morning, guys. Okay, how are you today? So, in here, I would like to explain about my understanding, my comparison of learning English before and after studying in English department. So, I would like to compare when I was in junior or senior high school and when I was in at university. So, there are three kinds that I would like to explain to you. The first one is about the purpose, and the next one about the materials, and the last one about the assessment for learning English. So when I was at junior high school, the purpose of learning English that I know that it's focused to developing basic communication skills, so it's emphasized on practical use for everyday situations. So it's for daily life, especially for simple conversation like greetings, asking for direction. So it's only a simple conversation. And I think about the goals, it's to build a social interaction. So yeah, so we can communicate with our friends in a simple way. And the next one about the material that used in junior or senior high school. The textbook usually focuses on increasing the vocabulary, grammars, and some exercise. And so in the textbook, it's usually there's a reading passage, but it's still quite simple. It's quite simple reading passage, and the dialects for comprehension. And so it's limited exposure to authentic or complex texts. And the assessment for junior or senior high school, usually it's written exams. So it's really rare to use oral or listening comprehension. So the assessments mainly measure grammar and vocabulary knowledge. And it's I think it's emphasized on memorization and repetitions. Then about the learning English in English department, from the purpose is I think it's to expand the communication skills to include deeper linguistic and cultural understanding. So studying English literature, linguistic, and cultural aspect of English speaking in worldwide. So it's preparing for academic and professional pursuits related to English. And about the materials in English department, its diverse range of resources, including classic and contemporary literature, academic articles, and multimedia materials. So it's focused not only on the grammar and vocabulary, but also in literary analysis and linguistic theories and cultural studies. So encouragement to read, analyze, and critique the text independently. So about the assessment in university, especially in English department, we use varied assessment methods. So it's not only written like in junior or senior high school, but also there's essay to analyzing literary works or presentations or oral. So the exams, it's yeah, there's various kind the assessment in English department. So it's not only in written in the paper, but also we can use like video presentation and so on. So the evaluation focus on both language proficiency and conceptual understanding. So, in essence, learning English in English department provides a more comprehensive and intellectual approach, moving beyond basic language skill into encompass literature, linguistic, and culture depth. The materials and assessment became more diversified, so it's encouraging students to engage deeply with the language and its various aspects. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Devi. The next, Tia. Tia, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Right.
But first, I want to say sorry because my connection is low, so I cannot turn on my camera.
Okay, it doesn't matter, Tia. Are you ready, Tia?
Yes, sir.
Right. Time is yours, Tia.
Okay, first, Honorable Mr. Faris and all of the audience here. Good morning, everyone. First of all, let us thank God Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us blessings and mercy so we can gather together in this meeting without any trouble. Well, in this nice occasion, I'd like to deliver my idea about comparison of my English language skill before and after becoming a student at the English Department Students Associations or ATSA. Ladies and gentlemen, let us observe around us for a moment. Being among people who are accustomed to using English in the learning process certainly encouraged me to have much better English language skill compared to my abilities at the high school level. In my perspective, being an ATSA student is a privilege. Through learning interactions in class, I felt a significant improvement in the four main points of English learning. Firstly, I felt that my speaking skill have improved because I'm used it in learning takes place. If we look back at the first semester, I was at the point where I was struggling to match my abilities with my friends in the essential speaking skill class. Now, I think my abilities are much better. This also happens in other aspects such as reading, writing, and listening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the main topic today. First, we will talk about the comparison in terms of the goal of learning English when I was in high school and now as an ESSA student. When I was in high school, I only learned English by answering questions, especially simple questions, taking part in speech competitions, and learning to communicate in a context of daily activities. Meanwhile, now I'm digging deeper into English, not just learning for myself, but learning to prepare myself to become a teacher in the future with good English language skill. In short, now I'm a
I'm studying English with a much deeper purpose. The second topic is about comparing learning materials. When I was at the high school level, I only studied basic material such as conditional sentence, showing contrasting expressions, discussion text, and simple listening. In contrast, my learning material now as ETSA students is more broader. For example, speaking. In first semester, I studied essential speaking skills. In the second semester, I studied public speaking skills. And now, in the third semester, I study academic speaking. In short, my learning materials is now much broader and more complex. Okay, let's move on to the last topic. It's related to assessment. The assessment at the university level is much more detailed than at the senior high school level. Because in high school level, I was only assigned to do multiple choice questions or maybe a short essay. In contrast, at university level, I received assignment in the form of observations, presentations, and writing articles. So, ladies and gentlemen, lastly, from my explanations above, we can see each level of education has its own target. Therefore, love your process to make you develop into a better human being. We need to remember that we are future teachers. So, let's fight together. I think that's all for me, dear Amalia Nuraini. Thank you for all of your nice attentions, and I really apologize for all mistakes may I have done. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. That's all, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you, dear.
Thank you,
Okay, the
sir.
next, you're welcome. The next, invite Chakia. Chakia, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Chakia, are you ready?
Yes.
Right, time is yours, Chakia.
All right. So thank you for the opportunity. So I will present my idea related to the differences of learning English before I learned and studied English in the English department and after I learned English in the English department. So first one is I'm going to talk about the purpose. See, in high school, the purpose of learning English is like mastering communicative competence in English with various texts like oral, written, visual, and audiovisual. And the second purpose is to recognize intercultural competence to understand and appreciate Indonesian and foreign cultural perspective, practices, and products. And the third one is to describe the confidence to express ourselves as an independent and responsible individual. And the last one is to learn critical and creative reasoning skills. Meanwhile, in English education department, I believe that our goal has been narrowing from learning English to mastering its proficiency skills to a specific goals, which is preparing us to become English language educators in the future. So from the next one is materials. Back then, when I was in high school, the curriculum used is Kurtilas, or also known as Curriculum 13. So I believe the materials given is developed accordance to the curriculum that made by the government, not like this curriculum, also called as Curriculum Merdeka, that allow the teacher to arrange the materials by themselves. For the materials in college, it is determined and developed by lecturers independently or together in expertise group in a field of science and or technology in the study program. Still, it is prepared based on the Minister of Education and Culture Regulation number 49 of 2014 concerning national higher education standard, and it's already updated with the Minister of Research, Technology and Higher Education Regulation number 44 of 2015 concerning national higher education standard. And for the assessment, In high school, the assessment used by English teacher is like formative assessment, midterm test, and summative assessment. The formative assessment is itself divided into like written tests including multiple choice, short answer, text, matching and listening, and the oral tests including like reading aloud, conversation, question and answer, and sentence or dialogue completion. So for the middle test, it is includes like multiple choice and essay. For the summative assessment itself includes a final test that sometimes includes multiple choice and essay. For the assessment in college, I think it's quite similar, but it requires more critical thinking and also depth analysis, which is must be more complicated rather than the assessment at the high school level. I think that's all about the differences
Okay, thank
studying
you.
in English.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Katia.
Thank
Mm,
you.
welcome. Okay, the next I invite Gisela. Gisela, you with us?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, sir.
Gisela, you ready?
Yes.
Right. Time is yours, Gisela.
Okay, sir. Hello, guys. Today I will explore secondary experience of learning English in junior, middle, or senior high school, and in the university. And in junior or senior high school, the main goal is to learn the basic of English for everyday communication. This helps us talk and understand people in our daily lives. In class, we focus on growing our vocabulary, learning basic grammar, and getting better at reading. To check how well we are doing, we take regular quizzes and tests that look at our vocabulary and grammar. We also practice speaking and listening through group discussion and speaking tests. But when we got to university, things get more specialized. We go deeper into English by exploring things like literature, culture, and critical thinking. Some of us might even study linguistic translation or creating writing. In university, we use academic journals and read critically. Our assessments are different too. We write essay, give presentation, and thinking critically. Here we have the freedom to choose what we want to learn more about in English depending on our interests. That's all for me. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Gisela. The next, Aura. Aura, you with us?
Yes, sir. Wait a
Right.
minute. I'm sorry. Wait, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I can on cam because my network is um, bad.
Okay, doesn't matter, Aura.
Hello, everyone. Today I would like to deliver topic of learning English both at junior middle school and senior high school level, as well as within the English department of our educational institution. English as a global language holds immense importance in today's interconnected world. It serves as a bridge that allows us to communicate with people from diverse backgrounds and access a wealth of knowledge and opportunities. Okay, next, learning English at junior middle school and senior high school. The purpose of learning English. The primary purpose of learning English during junior middle school and senior high school is to equip students with the necessary language skill for effective communication. English not merely a subject, but a tool that opens door to international exchange, employment prospect, and global citizenship. And next, the material for learning English. In this early stage, students rely on a variety of materials to learn English: textbook, audiovisual resource, and interactive language software are commonly used to teach grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. These materials are carefully curated to provide a well-rounded language learning experience. Next, the assessment for learning English. Assessment plays a crucial role in coaching student progress. It includes exam, quizzes, speaking tests, and writing assignment. This assessment help educators track student development and tailor their teaching methods to address individual needs. Okay, let's move to the learning English in the English department. The first, the purpose of learning English. For those who choose to further their English studies within the English department, the purpose extends beyond basic communication skill. It aims to foster a deep understanding of the language, nuance, literature, culture, and its role in shaping global discourse. Additionally, it prepares students for careers in the education, translation, or international relations. And the next, the material for learning English. Within the English department, students delve into more advanced materials. They study classic and contemporary literature, linguistic theory, and engage in discussion and research projects. Professors often utilize academic journal, literacy work, and language research to cultivate a deeper understanding of English. Next, the assessment for learning English. Assessment in the English department encompasses a broader spectrum. In addition to traditional exam and essay, students may be required to, to present research paper, participate in debate, or even teach English as part of their training. This multifaceted approach ensures that they not only master the language but also its application in various contexts. So, in conclusion, learning English is a journey that begins early in our education and for some continue into specialist studies. Regardless of the level or the purpose, the importance of English cannot be overstated. It connects us to the world, enriches our cultural perspective, and empowers us with valuable skills. Let us embrace this opportunity to learn English with dedication as it equips us be global citizens and open doors to a world of possibilities. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Laura. The next, Isa. Isa, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready, Isa?
Yes.
Right. Time is yours, Isa.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, hello guys. Today I would like to share with you my journey of learning English, both during my senior high school and after I pursued English study in the English department. It is a story of how my perspective and approach to learning this language evolved over time. The first topic is about the purpose. Back in senior high school, I learned English with the main purpose of passing exams. It seems like just another subject, something I needed to do to graduate. I didn't fully grasp why I was learning it beyond the classroom. When and 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 when I entered the English department, everything changed. Suddenly, the purpose of learning English transformed. It became about communication, practice, grammar. Yeah, I think it's. And I realized that English is very beneficial for us. And the next topic is about material. In junior high school, my English materials were primarily textbook and worksheets. We had grammar rules to memorize and vocabulary lists to expand. It felt like a lot of
rules to follow. And in the English department, our learning materials expand beyond textbooks. We start reading articles, journal, writing essay, and even interviewing with people in senior high school. I think learning become more engaging and fun. And the last is about assessment. The assessment meant memorizing facts and praise. In junior high school, the focus was on getting good grades, not so much on whether we could actually communicate in English. Assessment in the English department shift from just exam to practical skills. We were evaluated on our ability to hold conversation, write essay, and engage in debates. The focus was on applying what we learned in real life situations. So we can see that my journal of learning English has been a transformation from a rigid exam focused approach to communicative. English was just a subject. It is a tool for connecting the world. So I think enough. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Isa. Okay, the next, I invite Lailatul. Lailatul Fitria, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you ready, Lailatul?
Okay, so today I would like to present a comparison of understanding of learning English in junior and senior high school, and after I studied English in English department based on my experience. So, for the purpose of learning English in the middle and senior high school is to develop student basic grammar and comprehension in English. Meanwhile, when I study in university level, the purpose is to help students develop their language skills, including reading, writing, listening, and speaking. It is also focused on increasing their understanding of English literature, culture, and history. And next, for the English learning materials in the middle and senior high school include textbooks, workbooks, and audio visuals. Meanwhile, in the university levels, the material that we use is like textbooks, short stories, drama, article, audio recording, and etc. And the last is about assessment. In the senior and uh, middle high school, the assessment used for learning English are writing exams and to presentation individually or in groups. This assessment is used to evaluate students' language proficiency and progress in learning English. Meanwhile, assessment for learning English department student usually include exams, essays, presentation, group project, quizzes, or oral tests. Uh, this aims to evaluate students' language skills, critical thinking skills, and analytical skills. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Lailatul. The next, Mahendra, you with us?
Yes, sir, I'm
Yeah,
here.
right. Are you ready, Mahendra?
Ready, sir.
Yeah, time is yours.
Okay, hello everyone. I want to talk about the changes in my understanding of English before and after I majored in English. Previously, English for me was a basic communication tool that I learned at junior and high and senior high school levels. The goal is for me to have the ability to speak, listen, read, and write in this language. I see English as a tool to communicate at an international level and improve future career opportunities. However, after I entered the English department, my understanding of English underwent a drastic change. This major provides deeper insight into the language, including our understanding of linguistic structure, the history of English language, and various aspects of literature. I began studying linguistics in English as well as linguistic theories that help me understand how language is used in human communication. And we're going to assessment. Assessment in the English major are also different with assignments such as writing essays, giving presentation, and research. This process spurred me to think more deeply, develop a critical outlook, and explore deeper aspects of English language. Thus, learning English before and after majoring in English are very different experiences. The first being about is basic communication skills, and the second being about a deeper understanding of the language and culture. I believe that both of these experiences have invaluable value, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to live both. I think enough. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mahendra. The next, Maurel Siva.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready, Siva?
Yes.
Time is yours.
Okay. Morning, guys. Now, I want to explain my experience learning English in junior and senior high school and English department. So, in junior and senior high school, I only learn basic English and focus on basic grammar and vocabulary, and still use worksheet books. And the assessment mostly comes from uh, writing assignment or working on English books and also from exams. And the English department, the material is more detailed. There are more journal review and articles. When speaking during lecture hours, use English, and the assessment is also more detailed, starting from the writing to the short use and from the exam result. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Siva. The next, movie Datul.
Yes,
Movie.
sir.
Are you ready, movie Datul Agustin?
I'm ready.
Right.
So,
Time.
good morning, sir and friends. So, I will explain about my experience before I learned English uh, when I learned English in high school and I learned English in English department. So when I was in high school, I only studied basic English, and when in class, we didn't communicate using English completely. However, when I'm in the English department now, I'm required to use English every day. So there are many differences that I feel when studying English at school and at college. So the comparison about learning English in junior middle school and senior high school and in English department. The first is the purpose of learning English. In high school, the purpose is typically to develop basic English language skill for communication and academic purposes. While in English department, the purpose is often to gain a deep understanding of English language and literature with a focus on advanced language skill and literacy analysis. And the second is about the material. So the material in high school is use traditional textbooks and curriculum design for general English language learning, while English department, the material may include classic and contemporary literature, linguistic resources, and specialized language courses. And the third is about the assessment. The assessment in high school is typically involves standardized tests and examination to evaluate proficiency in English. While in English department, the assessment may involve essays, research papers, literacy analysis, and language proficiency exams tailored to higher level English studies. And in conclusion, the similarities of learning English in high school and in English department is both content involves learning English as a language. The fundamental purpose is to develop proficiency in English. And both contents employ assessment to evaluate the student's English language. Standardized tests and examinations are commonly used assessment methods. While the differences is in high school, the purpose is often focused on basic language skill for communication and general academic needs, while in English department, the purpose is more specialized, emphasizing advanced language skill, literacy analysis, and a deeper understanding of the English language and literature. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Novita too. The next Putri Novita, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are you ready, Putri Novita?
Yes, but sorry, I cannot on camera because my bad connection.
Okay, you may start now, Putri.
Okay, so comparing learning English in junior high school and English department in college. My experience in junior high school, the purpose of studying English is to increase basic skill like reading and listening. Then the purposes in English department were completed not just basic skill but also to increase cognitive ability and improve confidence to communication in English. About teaching style. In high school, teachers present material from textbooks after often writing information on the chalkboard or whiteboard to be copied in notes. Then in college, also present material from textbooks as well as other academic sources. Discuss research about the topic that I studying. I will be expected to be up to date, teach note readings, and be able to summarize it. Then about studying material. In high school, I just read short segments that are discussed in class. But in college, I'm assigned substantial amounts of reading and writing, which might not be discussed in class. Then about testing. In high school, testing is frequent and covers small amounts of material. Teachers frequently conduct review sessions pointing out the most important concepts, and then if I miss the test, make-up tests are often available. Then in college, testing is more infrequent and might cover large amounts of material. I have to organize the material to prepare for the test. Lectures rarely often review sessions, and when they do, they expect me to come prepared with questions. Make-up tests are rarely an option. On exam day, I need to be prepared and on time. I think that's all for me. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, Putri. The next, I invite Irna. Irna, you with us?
Yes, sir. Could you hear
Okay.
me? Okay. I think my connection is not really that good, I guess. So, um, I'm very sorry that I cannot turn. Oh, it's turn on. Sorry. So, good morning, everyone. I hope that you have a nice day. So, everyone, I love English since I was a child. I my grades were good. I joined English competitions. Everything was so easy back then. But that was different when I studied English in English department. I still love English, but it seems that English is my daily life right now. It's just more hard than it's supposed to be. The main reason, of course, is because the purpose. High school English is to prepare the students to English language and introduce them to basic English. While in English department, we already expected to understand English. In this department, there are so many courses, but they are only in English. Back then, I only need to read short text, analyzing text, and songs, answer questions, and talk based on the text on the LKS. Now, I have to write my own essay, the structure that is really hard. I have so much revisions on my essay. Also, I have to read more than 5 pages in reading and have to be prepared to speak in front of class without any notes. Not to mention another courses like linguistics. Although I studied a little bit in the past, this course is still new to me and it is so hard. I think that's all my speech about the difference of high school English and college English. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. The next artist, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Time is yours, artist.
Before that, I'm sorry I cannot turn on my camera because my connection is bad, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Um, I will tell you about my experience in junior and senior high school and in English department. So, based on my experience in junior and senior high school, the purpose of learning English is simpler rather than in English department. In junior and senior high school, we just study about grammar, some content of text like um, descriptive, descriptive text, explanation, procedure, and vocabulary materials. But in the English department, we learn all the skills that must be mastered by English students, such as speaking skills, writing, reading, and listening. And the next is the assessment in senior high school only given texts such as multiple choice, memorizing vocabulary, and also written exams. But in the English department, the assessment given is more complex, such as group discussions, writing essays, presentation, question and answer, etc. So it makes us more understand the material in various contents in English teaching. I think that's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, class. I think every student have already delivered your presentation. Thank you very much. If you want to look at your maybe presentation, maybe your pronunciation, your accuracy in pronunciation, your fluency and pronunciation, later on I deliver the recording to you and maybe we are group, right? And also the attendance list, yeah, because our Google Meet here is facilitated by both of them, either your recording and also attendance list. Okay, class, thank you for your attention. Finally, I say Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next meeting.
Waalaikumsalam
See you.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
you're welcome.